It is that time. Welcome back for episode 2 of the Ruthless Aggression GM mode. That's right, we're on WWE 2K23 playing GM mode with my dear friends, but our rosters are from 2003. If you have not seen the first episode, there'll be a link in the description to the playlist. You can see our draft and how everything's played out. But myself running NXT 2.0, my man Cheek running Raw, my man Canada running SmackDown, and we got the AI, Xavier Woods, on the hardest difficulty, and we got Woodsy over there running WCW. So this episode here is going to be the first stretch of booking. You're going to get 4 weeks of booking in this episode leading up to the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. So kick your feet up, pause the video. If you need to grab a drink real quick, grab a drink. You deserve a drink. Get a snack. If you got to get a snack, it's going to be top tier viewing. Sit back and enjoy. Make sure to let us know in the comments who you think's booking the best show. And if you enjoy this content, if you enjoy what we're doing, subscribe to the channel, like the video, tell people about it so we can keep bringing you the best content. Enjoy.
All right.
Boys, it's that time. So, to give a reminder to everybody, the way the GM mode works this year is we are competing for trophies. So each year, the winner is going to get a trophy, but you can also earn trophies by knocking out various challenges. We'll walk through those, but if you hit certain money milestones, fan milestones, specific challenge goals, you'll compete. And the first to get 10 trophies is considered the winner, the Hall of Famer. Oh, we're in Pittsburgh. All right, so Cheek, you get to kick us off here for Raw.
Let's see. All right, so tonight is the night, the debut show. We have high hopes for you, as you should. Triple H knows this roster is stacked. I'm gonna say I was born for this.
Ooh, it's not fair. Laying in bed with the main man. That's crazy.
I forgot I was Stephanie when that popped up on the screen.
Ooh, Woods talking shit.
What's he? What is he even on about?
You just want to wish you luck.
Obviously, at the likes of Hogan on our books, we think we're going to give Raw more than a run for its money. What the? I can't even shit talk him back. What?
All right, so you can select your champions here. I would advise picking somebody. They're going to get plus 10 popularity. I think like tag champs and then like your mid-card champ will get plus 5. But your men's world champion and women's world champion will get a plus 10. So the question is, who's he going
I'm going to go with the women's, ladies first. And I think it is no secret. I'm just going to pump up Stacey Keebs right from the start.
Nice.
There we go. All right. I'm torn between Lesnar and Taker. Strategy says maybe I should do Lesnar because his popularity's lower. Help gets it higher. Undertaker. I feel like that's my route because I feel like Taker's going to get his popularity risen more naturally. So I'm going with Brock to be the first champion of Raw, and we will go from there. Nice. All right, now what do I do? Just confirm it?
Yep, confirm those. And then you're going to be booking. So we'll do kind of a little walkthrough here. I know you guys know this stuff, but we'll kind of like walk through with everybody here. So Cheek, I'm going to take control. I won't book anything, but just I'll walk through the menus and then I'll hand it back to you. So I love Woods, but we don't need him to tell us here. So each week we are going to have a commissioner goal. You do not have to do this. I'm very guilty of always wanting to do it. I don't know why. I like to get cards. So in this case, you have a commissioner goal each week. If you book a Hell in a Cell match this week, you get injury rehab 3. So each week you kind of determine if that card is worthy. In the journal as we go, we'll eventually have superstar promises, information about people whose contracts are running out, anything in between there. So the journal is kind of a good point of reference. At any point, you can also pull up your GM assistant. So for me, it was hitting the Z key. I'm on keyboard mouse here, but you guys will have a controller notification when you're moving. You can use this to kind of check everything as well. Then you've got your book show, pretty straightforward there. So it's going to be 4 matches, 3 promos, and then pay-per-views will be 5 matches, 4 promos. Your goal is for the last match to be the best, your opening match to be the second best, If those two are flipped, it's not as good, but not a killer. You never want your matches here in the middle to be better than your matches on the outside. So always try to have your first match and your last match be the best thing you're booking. Show logistics. So this first week we won't have anything, but as the year goes, we'll be able to unlock different levels. Each unlock does cost money, and then you'll pay to use it each week. But as you upgrade your facilities, that's going to help you with fans, show quality, etc. Manage roster. Gonna have everything you need. So if you want to take a gander at your roster makeup, you can come in here. You can release somebody if you'd like.
Whoa.
You can release Brock Lesnar to free agency and tell Raw to figure it out. But good way, if you start people on temporary contracts, it'll say how many weeks they have left. If they're on a permanent deal, you won't see that because you have the rest of the year. This is where a free agent pool will be. So a little preview of some of the people that are going to be available here this first week. And you'll notice on each one, it's either going to be 5 weeks, 10 weeks, or permanent on these deals. And then same thing for your legends. The only difference is a legend is never going to be permanent. So a legend is always going to be 5 weeks or 10 weeks. And there's Mae Young's sweet, luscious lips. Power cards, each week you'll have 3 you can buy, and then obviously you can earn them through challenges or doing the commissioner goals. Okay, I was like, did it freeze? It just locked up for a sec. So it's up to you whether you buy these or not. But there'll be various cards to cycle through, 3 random ones each week. And then the final part's season goals. So we'll have the graph here that shows as time goes, it'll show fans and money. But then these challenges here, if you do 5 of these, you get a trophy. So you're a fool if you don't knock out 5 of these each year. The challenges you have are also random. For each one you do, you'll get either a specific card or like this one's a random card. And you have the entire season to accomplish it, but make sure you get at least 5 of those accomplished. And Cheek, you can go ahead and take it away with booking your first show.
All right. So just for clarity, these challenges, they're all the same for us, right? Like you.
So they will be random.
Me
Like
booking
you have
8 shows with a perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
So Walnut and I may not have that challenge. Or book 15 shows without an injury. I might have book 10 fatal 4-way matches. So those are completely random.
Okay. I didn't know how level the playing field was here.
You can sometimes get royally effed on those challenges.
Okay, I gotcha.
And then for me, I don't know if there probably is a science for me when it comes to logistics. I'm not gonna lie. If I have the money, I just do the best of everything each week.
Some great free agents.
Yeah, these. All right. So I think for mine, what I want to do, I actually do want to bring in a free agent right off rip.
Okay.
Not bad.
And I think it's more of a long play too. I'm gonna sign Devon Dudley.
You don't want to hold on. Go down a few. You don't want to sign Braden the Dark.
Short answer is no.
Okay.
There's also Red Flame, Medical Bill,
You like it?
Chuck McWagon.
Are these all jobbers?
Chuck McWagon is a former world champion, of course.
Chuck McWagon is not a jobber, dude. What do you?
Yeah, that's
All right.
crazy.
All right. So, anyways,
Sorry.
yeah, back to business. I'm going Devon. I want to get a couple Dudleys.
Yeah.
And then hopefully at some point we can get Bubba. But yeah, so right off rip, I'm gonna bring him in.
Nice.
That's all I'm looking to spend right now. And so let's get to booking. I think I'm gonna start top down. I'm gonna book the main first.
That's fair. Yeah. I kind of lean the same way. That or I'll like put all 4 of my matches on the screen and then try to figure out what to do. Now that's the big question is, do you pull out a Hell in a Cell match week 1?
Well, why does this guy keep popping up? All right.
Wood just wants to teach.
Well, he ain't doing a very good job. All right, so it was Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, your goal is a Hell in a Cell.
That's 35G, 35 thou.
And then you get injury rehab 3. So again, with those challenges, you're just kind of determining like, is it worth the card. Injury rehab right now may not be much, but usually those are pretty handy later on.
Man.
And then you
All
can see
right.
it there. It's going to highlight the matchups that work. Again, you can do stuff against that. It's just a little more difficult. Same thing with face and heel. You can do face versus face, and build it up, but it'll just take a little bit more effort.
Oh, we're going for it all. This is gonna be.
I respect it.
Oh,
Lesnar,
this
The
you can't.
Undertaker.
Who's resisting this? All right. So we're gonna save that. All right. Now we're gonna walk it back. Dip our toes in the water with the first match. So.
Now it's Cheeks booking here. Kanda, I gotta ask you, what are your seeing that main event? How do you feel knowing that Raw is gonna have world title Hell in a Cell match week 1?
I think Raw seems pretty desperate for viewers by doing that.
Interesting.
So it is what it is, but
Yeah.
it screams desperation to me. So
Okay.
Fair enough. And then
about you,
also
Lefty?
with
Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
no, you're good. With title matches too, so obviously there'll be a boost popularity. They will take more stamina, so it's kind of obviously this first week it's not usually, but as you go week to week, like a title match each week will like drain stamina. So it's about you'll want to work towards the balance.
All right. So I got the Bashams for a reason. I'm gonna use them here,
I respect this. Dudley's
and
the
it's gonna be,
Bashams.
yeah, love it. I call it the Family Feud. All right. This is a great show. Who's not gonna watch? Raise of hands.
I can't
Exactly.
see it, but my hand is really raised up quite high.
All right, and then just a little.
Where
He doesn't. Yeah. Just for the sake of. What is it? The chemistry. What is it when
yeah.
okay, Styles match? Okay.
You can put them in a Hell in a Cell too.
Oh, a lot of talk coming from little brother. Actually, no. I want to make sure my peak of the show goes in order. I don't want to do an awesome table match and it goes above the. With no disrespect to the women's, goes above the first match at all. So, I think this is this is our first lineup. I am gonna do some
And then
bookings.
as you're booking the promos, just you probably saw on the screen. If you ever need to, if you do a match order and you need to swap, you can just click the left stick to like swap without having to like delete and then redo it.
Okay. So let's do Kane.
You're gonna have him
Kane's-
become a bad boy.
No, I got some plans. So let's see. He's just gonna do some advertising for us. Nothing crazy. Of course, Hurricane, baby. How can you not? And then let's get Richter on the mic. Look at that, 3 on the promo skill. Dude, how is Raw not gonna just dominate this thing? We're just gonna dog walk everybody. All right, look at this show. God,
There it is.
I'm good. Cody, you can go ahead and take over.
Okay, so
do I need to confirm anything? Just confirm the booking.
So just kind of like I mean, obviously do as you please. I won't not do it, but if you want to look at your commissioner goal, it will just to show if you do it, it will mark that green check for you. But then otherwise, when you're done, I think it'll be start for you. The controls changed inside. Move there.
Yep.
And then you'll get kind of one last look at everything. And if you're good, you'll hit confirm and it'll go to, I assume, Canada will be next.
Yeah, that is a great show, and only for 35 G's. Oh my goodness, you're gonna want to be in Pittsburgh.
Okay, hold on. Can I say something before you confirm?
What?
You're having a Hell in a Cell at a high school gym. Just saying.
Isn't that awesome?
Raw knows no bounds. Okay. I was wanting to mock the show, but now I'm thinking about like being back in high school, and if I found out there was just gonna be a Hell in a Cell match, I think I'd be in for that.
Thank you, Walnut, for just promoting my show, baby. Let's go.
Of course.
Confirmed.
All right, there it is. SmackDown.
Oh, look at this. What did you say? Oh, I'm good for this. Yeah, I plan to destroy them.
Ooh.
I plan to destroy everyone. Okay. Yeah, we can't. Why is this? Can I send
Xavier
Cheek a
Woods
message?
tripping.
Can I send Cheek a message right now? That's what I want to
No.
do.
wish. The other thing I wish next year's game better have it. They need to have the fact they don't have trades is a bummer. I hope next year's game they have trades in here.
That would be saucy.
This would add another.
Trades would be
level.
great. Okay, so first off, I'm selecting
Ooh, this has been
as my champion to get her at the exact same
Ooh, true.
popularity as Tori. For my
Look how happy Kurt Angle is to be on Kurt Angle's show. Look at the smiley
no
face.
kidding. I'm
Yeah,
pumped.
he's
Do I just give it to myself? I mean, come on. No, I'm gonna go ahead and give the world title belt to.
Kurt Angle as a heel would be the ultimate heel move to give himself the title.
It would, and actually, I agree with that. So I'm gonna do it.
Ooh, okay, there it is.
He's giving
show-
himself the GM, giving himself the title. Kind of crazy.
Tornado tag
And
match.
Triple H wants to see a tornado tag match this week. What an asshole!
What card
Ooh.
do you get if you do it though? That's the question.
How much is a tornado tag?
I'm going. Let me just say, I'm going. Here's my strategy. I'm going all the way over, and we're starting with our Birth of the Legends. 6 random superstars on your roster will have their popularity increased by 6 because I do not want a
Man.
free agent getting this.
Yep,
boost.
I think yeah, because this is kind of the only time you can guarantee it's like all permanents getting it.
Nice,
Ooh,
nice.
Wow.
Like that. I get.
That's
We like that. We
OP.
like that. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this cheek strategy and start with a one-on-one title
Hell in a
match.
cell match.
Hell in a cell, obviously. And Kurt Angle's a specialist, so almost anyone can take on Kurt Angle. I'm
Even
gonna go ahead and give it to our most popular face, Edge. It is a title match. No interference.
I thought you were gonna do GM interference, which you can do so Kurt Angle won't interfere in his own match.
It's actually not a bad idea.
And then GM interference, just for awareness. So there's also a card if you do GM interference, it'll boost your show. If you have the card used, GM interference can potentially help a rating, but whoever is the victim of it will be pissed off. You can also use interference, like normal interference, to increase a feud or start a feud. So like if you wanted Val Venus to feud with Chris Benoit, you could have like Val interfere in a Benoit match, so you don't have to run like the same match each week.
Right.
Ooh, I kind of vibe
That's
with
a
that.
tornado
Seeing
tag.
Rhino. That does exist in our goal.
La Resistance is challenging John Cena and Rhino for
What's
the
what's
tag.
that duo
I was
called?
gonna say we're gonna have to get creative with tag team names as we go. I think.
Exactly. We just gotta get a little bit of creative with the tag team. So, maybe I should have started.
Oh
with that
no,
match.
he doesn't know
Why
where to
do
put
I
it. He
can't
doesn't.
stop it?
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Cody, what do you think of his
Hey,
indecisions?
Look, Triple H is sewering me. Tornado tags cost 35,000. That's as much as
That's
the hell
what
in a
I
show.
People love
said.
tornado tags. He's trying to run. My challenge is gonna be like, don't book your worst wrestler. And I'm
Book
like,
a
"All right."
tables match for 5,000.
No interference needed. Save that. In our other mid card match, we're gonna have.
Whole
You know,
show's
we need some
mid-card.
popularity to be raised here. That might be better for a promo, but we're gonna have
Oh no, he doesn't know who to put.
Chris Benoit versus Val Venus. Nope. Wait, what is that?
That is the Intercontinental title. I hate that belt. Like
yeah,
that version of it.
we gotta. I didn't even know the Intercontinental was in this game, so we're gonna have that on the line for sure. It's a whole title show.
Wow.
This is a
And
title
we
show.
also, so we don't have enough yet. None of the shows do, but as we grow our women's rosters, there are also women's tag titles. So you got
Ooh.
men's and women's tag, men's and women's world titles, and then you got like a mid card title. So Cheek, yours will be the U.S. title, mine's the North American
Good.
title, and then Woods has a WCW Hardcore title.
We have to play at the high school gym.
You
right?
gotta be in the high
Yeah, the
school
first week.
gym.
You have to, asshole.
Hold on, what do you get for doing the tornado tag? Did you I might
How
not
do I
have
check
been paying
that?
attention. If you like, yeah.
Oh, we're getting this health
Ooh,
spa
okay, so
3,
that's-
baby. 18 stamina.
And that's where, so
God.
if you use that, so if you don't book somebody, they will get 12 stamina back. If you book somebody in a promo, they will get 6 stamina. So if you use a health spot like that, you would get 18 plus the 12. So it's basically a
Ooh.
plus 30 stamina for somebody.
Wow.
So health spas are pretty clutch as you get going.
Oh, I didn't even think about signing somebody after my. But that's okay. I think I'm happy with my show for now. We'll save the money.
Man, happy with the show.
We're happy with the show.
Imagine.
Let's take a look at it. High School Gym, Road Crew, obviously.
Road
Starting
crew.
with Tornado Tag as Triple H demanded. So we're starting with that match, and then we got our mid card
Hold
women
on
match.
before you confirm.
Ooh.
Do you want that main event to be title? I think when you switch it to tables, it turned the title match off. That's a weird. It's a stupid game mechanic. So if you guys set a title match, if you go back in, we'll probably at some point we'll all make the mistake. If you go back in and change the match type, it'll turn the title match off.
Right.
Man, $60,000 show.
$60,000 show, but I did not sign
Almost,
anybody. I did
almost
not sign
twice
anybody,
as much as Raw.
but I didn't have to sign anybody. So, but the 35,000. I mean, Triple H sewered me. He made me do the 35,000. So.
He made me do 35,000.
Come on, don't make me do 35,000. Just wanted to check in with you fully. 2.0 setting the. I mean, we do be pace setters over here at NXT 2.0. I truly expect us to be the
No.
of course.
We fully expect to be in the hot, sir.
Good. Ooh, no weak links.
Mick Foley looks like he just got jacked in the face with a shovel.
He might have. I mean,
Yeah,
Benny
he probably did.
Foley, how's it going? Wish you luck. Looking forward to it over at WCW. Does he tell me about Hogan? He does. We don't care about Hogan. All right, so start with the women's side of things. So we got Lita pretty high on popularity here. Between Dawn Marie and Ivory, I'm gonna give it to Ivory because her morale is bad to start. That's an unfortunate RNG for me. So I'm gonna give her the title. Hope it makes her a little happy. It didn't immediately, but hopefully later on it will. And then the world champ. So I feel like I've got a lot of I'm top heavy on faces being popular. So to create a little balance, I'm actually going to give the belt to Mark Henry. It's going to put him at 61 and kind of give me a little more balance face and heel at the top of the card. So Mark Henry is going to be my world champion.
Sexual.
All right, so I have to have my most popular face and heel male superstars fight each other.
Wow.
Wow, I bet
Really?
you that doesn't cost 35,000.
Else-
And
well,
he gets
hold
those
on.
top 3.
Maybe I do heck on deck, you know?
What?
We'd love to see it. Let's take a
You know
look
what?
at
I'm
probably knows
Stephanie,
what
and I'm Stephanie McMahon.
position.
I'm supposed to be the one sleeping
Ooh,
with
I could
him.
get
What the-
2 health spas off rip. I want to look at these, see what I got to do this year. 15 shows without an injury, 8 shows with interference, 225 popularity, book 5 Iron Man matches.
Yeah, go ahead and book one of those.
I might pending what it costs.
35G.
One of each of the match rules. So that one will just be like each match has to be a different match type. Purchase all the power cards for a show. 8 shows with an advertisement promo and 15 shows with a title match. And again, 5 of those will get the trophy. If you do more than 5, all it's going to get you is those extra like rewards. Okay, well,
Wow.
I am going to free agency, so since I have Batista, I feel like I got to get Randy Orton, Ric Flair. It is Ruthless Aggression here, so we're going to get
Man.
Evolution rolling a little bit.
No mystery there. All right. Why don't you take Raid in the Dark?
See, I'm trying to think. I feel like, maybe Heath Manhattan could be my Triple H in Evolution, 31,000. He's permanent. I don't think I'm going to sign a legend, but I just wanted to take a look. And that's not once like Molly Holly would be active at this time, but you had to like play the career to unlock her. So it works out for her. She just defaults as a legend.
Nice. Mae Young. So
There.
tempting.
two. Oh, man, Steph had it. I mean, she still does, but
You can't sign me.
we'll see. All right, so let's start. Whoops. Let's start with. So most popular face and heel. So that's gonna be. I mean, we'll just. I was probably gonna do RVD Henry anyway. It would have been between him and Ray. So we're gonna go ahead and start with that feud. And we're gonna send him out there. We're gonna knock out an Iron Man match right off rip when everybody's stuff is okay. I'm surprised it's not more expensive. 15,000 plus 2 popularity plus 20 injury chance. But we'll risk it for the biscuit there.
It's not 35.
And then we're gonna go tag title match with Shelton and Charlie Austin. The only downside is my tag teams are heels, so we're gonna throw something at the wall and hope that we get lucky with team chemistry. So I'm gonna do Rey Mysterio and Tajiri for the tag titles. Then we're gonna have Batista and the Godfather. We're gonna have them in a tables match for the North American title to get that crowned. And then I'm gonna do a triple threat women's match. It's gonna be non-title, but get all 3 of them out there. Oh, there we go. Just gotta wait for a second. There we go. So Lita, Ivory, Dawn Marie. Then, oh, that's tough. Whoever made Ric Flair gave him 1 promo. That hurts my feelings.
That's a kick in the pills.
That's just like incorrect.
Yeah, even with him being 80 years old, that's a good promo. All right, so let's do. We'll let Rodney Mack give himself a self promo. I'm gonna do a call out to try to get a feud started with Randy Orton and X-Pac. And then I know his promo's lower, but we're gonna send Rick out here for charity. Okay. I like my match order.
Just an abysmal show.
Beautiful show. Just a great Iron Man match with Mark Henry, who's got crazy stamina, known for his long 30-plus minute matches. Logistics look good. Sign my free agents. I do want to buy. I'm going to buy this health spa.
Oh, he's buying. He's buying.
Ooh.
Double the price of their power cards. I could knock out. What do I get for doing this? Because those cards aren't that expensive. Purchase all power cards and random. You know, we're gonna attempt fate. This is a pretty cheap market when I've got money at the start. So we're gonna just get that goal week 1. Commissioner goal is complete.
All right.
Oh, all right. And then so the computer show, we won't see any sort of booking for them. They'll just have a card, and like I said, I'll sim through that. You guys sim through yours. It should send us over to Raw, I believe. And I believe no matter the booking order, Cheek, I believe you will always lead off for the simulation. And for people watching, our plan is we will only spectate on the pay-per-view. So each pay-per-view, we will each pick 1 match. So when it's a pay-per-view, you'll see 3 matches. Everything else is going to be just simulated.
All right, so we're gonna get it started week 1 in Pittsburgh with the Yinzers. All right, so who do you guys got? Keebler or Victoria?
Ooh.
Picking Keebs.
Keebs?
Yeah, she's got legs.
All right.
Let's see what we get in the high school
Let's
gym.
go.
That's not, and here at the start, that's not bad at all. So, 1.5 stars, and you get the rivalries.
You got 2.5.
Oh my goodness.
Week.
Wow. What? How are they
Wow.
booing this man?
Ooh.
All right, who you guys got? The Dudleys or the Bashams?
The Basham's got the
Bashams.
chemistry. Yeah, they got the chemistry.
And you want this to be 2.5 or less for your curve.
Okay.
So
Alright.
2-star match, but no rivalry. Tag rivalries can be tough to get, so that's a
Okay.
tough one there. Okay, promo.
Decent. All right. I'm going Big Show to take this one, but we'll. Come on, baby. Okay.
Ooh, Jeff, 2 stars. No
2
rivalry.
stars. All right. All right. Okay, promo. Things not going as planned for Raw, but
yeah, now
this
we've got a
this
Hell in a
has
Cell.
to hit. All right, who you guys got? Lesnar or Taker?
I'm
It ends in
thinking
a
Taker.
draw.
I think a Taker might take it.
I'm going Lesnar.
Ooh.
Keeps the title, and it's a great show
Great
here
match.
in Pittsburgh.
I mean, it is desperation. Sometimes it works.
Right,
yeah.
over to
Speaking of desperation, SmackDown.
SmackDown, we got our opener title match, La Resistance versus John Cena and Rhino, the random tag team. Who wins the belt?
Going random.
Ooh.
Hey.
Ooh, yeah, La Resistance kind of.
Oh, and you got okay. So, steel
there is a rivalry.
cages can get 2 levels at once. Also, since tag feuds are so much harder to build, and there's no call out promos for tag teams, tag team matches always have the possibility of doubling the rivalry, and that's what you got there.
Nice. You get some self promo. You wanted to head, but you didn't gain any popularity. It was good though. It was okay. It was okay. People are like, that's fine.
It's okay indeed.
Our mid card is our women's match. Who do you think takes this one?
Shaniqua.
She retains. She retains.
She's got that.
She does
Oh yeah.
retain. Okay, it's not bad.
A little rivalry
It didn't
love.
pass it, right? It didn't
Oh.
pass it. Oh my
Wow.
god! Come on, boys. Pick it up.
Yeesh.
Trying
SmackDown
to
just in
get you a little more.
shambles.
I know. Chris Benoit versus Val Venus for the Intercontinental title.
Oh, it's been all day.
Oh wow, Val
hello.
Venus. Nice little rivalry there. An okay match. We'll take that. Some charity
Yeah.
from Mark Jindrak. We got some fans. I like that. I like that.
Ugh.
And the main event, Kurt Angle versus Edge in a one-on-one match. It's a tables match. That's Edge's specialty. I mean, it's not like a thing, in the game, but I'm just saying.
It could end up being a thing in the game, though.
True. So,
Give me Angle. He's running. He's the GM. He's gonna rig it.
yeah, he could rig
That's
it.
fair.
Okay, he didn't rig it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, that's a good curve, too.
Wow.
Damn, and you got a
Good
rivalry
curve.
pop on each match.
Man.
All right, over to
Everything keeps going on
NXT
SmackDown.
2.0.
I forgot to ask. I just noticed it on my last match there, but the morale that's new. So how does that?
So for the morale,
They just wanna be in
if
shows
someone
and
gets
stuff?
really pissed, they're gonna hold you up for money or just demand they leave. When we get to the end of the season, the happier someone is. So at the end of a season, you have keepers, and how many you have depends on where you finished in the standings for fans. So if you keep your roster happy, you'll be able to have keepers a little cheaper. If you piss somebody off, they may leave, or they'll say they want $100,000. And you have to decide to give them $100,000 or flip a coin and hope that they don't leave. So usually booking somebody will help them if someone has if they ask you to do a favor. If you do it, you're gonna help their morale. But if you tell them you're gonna do something and don't, you're gonna make them even more mad than if you had just denied their request. And we are kicking off NXT 2.0, two very straight-faced morale gentlemen. So Batista comes out. He's ready to fight for the North American Championship. The Godfather comes out. He's got his hose. And he says, Batista, you want these hoes? You can take any of these hoes home if you give me the championship. Batista said, no shot. The match gets underway, and the Godfather gets the title and the hose.
And the hose.
And the hose. 3.5 stars.
And the
Batista
hose.
regretting his decision.
Mm.
Rodney Mack coming out. I didn't know you could do that.
Why are you booing this man?
Okay, today I learned you can lose popularity on a self-promo.
He just fumbled the bag. That's
Rodney
all it is.
Mack came out
Fumbled.
wanting to bring back the 5-minute white boy challenge, and the crowd was not a fan of that in 2023.
Mm.
Okay. Tough promo. We got a good start. We need this to be less than 3.5. We got the world's greatest
it will
tag
be.
team. Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas versus Rey Mysterio and Tajiri. A team that I will name if they get the titles. I'll figure out a name for them. Oh shit! Now I
Figure
gotta
it
figure out a
out.
name for him. 3 stars, no rivalry, but Ray and Tajiri, your first tag champs on 2.0.
Jirio.
Randy Orton calls out X-Pac. It says it's a weak promo, but for call-outs, as long as you get the rivalry to tick, we'll take it. So Randy Orton calls out X-Pac. Mocks him, says he's a has-been. This era is going to pass him by. Evolution comes for us all. And X-Pac mocks Batista because he has no hose or no title.
Nothing.
Triple threat women's match. Non-title, just want to get all 3 on the card. Their classes somehow work. So I believe with triple threats and fatal 4-ways, if, like in this case, since every class is different, it counts it as like a style fit. And Ivory, I like that. The women's champion, non-title match, but wins the title. And an unintended benefit, I actually would have liked her to get a rivalry with Lydia, and she does. Ric Flair comes out, says I should have a higher promo rating, but my promo rating's 1. Woo! And 3,000 people supported Ric Flair's wishes to have a higher promo rating. Then the main event, Rob Van Dam, Mark Henry came down to the ring, said, I'll put 30 minutes on the clock if someone thinks they can beat me for 30 minutes. And RVD came out and said, whatever, man. Ooh, and RVD takes the title, 4 stars, and a rivalry. So I think I got my curve how I needed to. Got a couple rivalries, no tag rivalry, but I got rivalries everywhere else. So we'll take that. Okay, so WCW, so this is how it'll work for them. They'll have their card. They're going to open with a women's title match. Nydia and Jazz against Trish Stratus and Gail Kim. Trish Stratus, also the women's world champ.
Oh.
3 stars, no rivalry. Hulk Hogan comes on. He's like, dude, Xavier Woods was emailing everybody about me, brother. And 4 people supported that. Matt Hardy versus the man who traveled back in time, Ezekiel. Matt Hardy's fun fact this week is that he hates time machines, and he proved it with a 2-star victory. WCW didn't want to book the other 2 promo slots, so you'll have that.
Old.
Jamie Noble and Chavo Guerrero against Kevin Nash and Rick Steiner.
Why does Chavo look like he's AI generated?
He might be AI generated. I don't, it's like the shading of his is different than a lot of the other ones. And then main event. So we have, or no, they gave the world title to Hogan because it's up there. I was like, I don't know who got the world title. It's Dad Ass versus Dad Frog Splash.
Dad can't be beat.
Dad Ass. They get the rivalry on that one.
Nobody cared about that one. Good.
Right. So in the post-show recap here, so what I'll do is I will scroll through, and then if you guys want to see, so I'll show everyone's kind of like overarching results, and then I'll scroll through each one, and then if there's anything like you want to look at more detail, just let me know. So to run through just kind of the general rating for everything, Raw gets good booking. So good job on Drama Curve. So to get amazing booking, the first and last match have to be 4 stars or better. So amazing booking is almost impossible to get right at the start. Good booking from SmackDown, good booking NXT, good booking WCW. So opening match, 2.5, get a rivalry.
What?
No rivalry for the tag.
Unfortunate.
Jeff Hardy takes out Big Show, no rivalry. And then Hell in a Cell, 3.5 stars. Did you get... No rivalry on that either. So you had tough luck on the rivalries.
Tough sledding.
And then the promo, the only notes there will be if there's rivalry stuff. SmackDown, 2 levels on the tag rivalry right off rip. 3 stars rivalry on Shaniqua and Tori. 2.5 with a rivalry on Benoit and Val. 4 stars in the main event tables match and a rivalry. And then just promo stuff there. And then for 2.0, I get a rivalry on Batista Godfather. 3.5. No rivalry on the tag for 3. 2 stars on the women's match, but I get the Lita Ivory rivalry, which works out really well. And then main event, 4 stars Iron Man match, and I get a rivalry RVD and Henry. And then this call-out promo got me a rivalry. And then for Xavier Woods, he pops a rivalry in the main event with Rikishi and Eddie. And they didn't do promos, so we'll take that. Okay, so this is going to be... There's a lot of detail here. The two main numbers to look at are going to be your fan change and your revenue. Those are in green. So you can see there. So Cheek got 39,000 fans, $57,000. And then over on the right side, you'll see the show notes. It's basically like a Twitter feed. Anything that matters to like tag teams, match specialties, has that little like yellow... I always think it looks kind of like a locker door. I don't really know how to describe it. So surprise nobody, the Bashams are an incredible tag team. Over on SmackDown, we got just short of 44,000 fans. Not a lot of money generated this week from SmackDown. And Cena and Rhino make a good tag team, so that's going to help you out in that feud. NXT 2.0, I discovered that Shelton and Charlie Haas worked together. 47,000 fans, $24,000. And then WCW. So something to note is typically, I think the tag team notes are the same way. Nobody discovered a match specialty this week, but those will carry over. So like if I find out that RVD is good at tables matches, if you guys get RVD later on, he will have that same specialty. I believe it's the same with tag teams. So Chavo Guerrero and Jamie Noble work well together. 42,000 fans for SmackDown, just short of $42,000. So health spa for me. Ooh, Woods is excited about that. And that was for the commissioner goal. Oh, okay. So that was Veto Champ is what I got for buying all the cards. So that was a random one. That's one of the best ones to get there. So that's some good luck.
Wow.
Health spa for SmackDown. Nice. Injury rehab for
That's pretty good. Reduce injury by 3 weeks.
Yeah, and at the start it may not seem like a huge deal, but as we go, managing like injuries and fatigue and everything starts to get really intense. There are standings after
last place
after week 1. Only 3,000 behind though. If you hadn't had terrible luck with the promos,
fair.
That was, I think, what did you end?
Just abysmal on the mic.
All right, do you guys want to do one more week?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's knock it out.
All right, so we go reverse order for this one. So I start off this week. So Mark Henry's not happy about losing as a former champion. I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want championship rematch against Rob Van Dam. Nobody else better get a shot at the world title before me. So I don't have to do that by us. So I could say no, but I want to do that feud anyway. So
you agree with that statement. It's a fair statement.
They say it's a strap.
You like that strap on. So a little increase to his morale.
When Kurt Angle gets the same message from Kurt Angle, that's gonna be pretty
that's gonna be wild.
I want my strap.
And then in the case, some of these will have a time limit. This one I could take a month to do it. I just can't let anybody get a world title match before Mark Henry. Okay, so Triple H doesn't want me to book my most popular specialist. I get free advertising, which I want to do a ton now. Would be helpful later. I'm gonna go ahead and get this right away. We'll take the concert hall. Oh, look how happy Mark Henry is after I told him that. Roster looking good. Free agents. We got The Rock.
Oh.
Christian, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg. So Billy Gunn and Road Dogg are both there. Nunzio. Ultimo Dragon. I think Ultimo Dragon was there last week. And then Legends this week. Ooh, we got Sting in there. Goldberg. Doink. You get Doink and Braid in the Dark. Oof.
Who's stopping that?
And
Mayo.
Simply
Someone's
Resist.
taking May.
Oh, it's got to happen at some point. I don't think I want to buy any of those. I want to take a look at this stuff again. Okay, so I need to do advertisement just to knock that challenge off. That's a pretty easy one if I just do it. Oh, man. I'm really... Because I didn't pop the tag feud, I'm really thinking about grabbing the New Age Outlaws. Because then I would have Tajiri and Ray as a team, but then I'd have New Age Outlaws, a face team. Billy Gunn's permanent. He'll be expensive, but
Ooh.
I won't have to worry about his contract the rest of the year. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to grab him.
Man.
But then I shouldn't need to sign anybody.
Sparing no expense.
We got to build a beefcake roster here. And then I'm going to get them in a tag match with Evolution right away. So let's do Flair. Just unlock these chemistries. We'll do Flair and Orton against Billy Gunn and Road Dogg. And then because I'm doing that, I'm going to have... Actually, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to have X-Pac run in on Randy Orton because I need to book interferences anyway. So that helps their feud. And I don't need a tag feud here, but just trying to get the chemistries unlocked on those guys. And then for that, so if you have, when we get to our first pay-per-view, if you guys have a match you know you want to watch as your match to watch, if you have a run-in or a GM interference, I think you can literally control the GM, but run-ins automatically simulate. They usually cause like a DQ. And interferences will typically bring the match rating down a little bit, so you can also use it as a way to kind of, if you have like two matches you think are close, you could turn one into a specialty match, or you could interfere to bring the rating down. I'm going to go ahead and do this right away. Get Mark Henry his title rematch. And then let's get... I wish that tag feud had popped last week. Let's do Ray and Charlie. Let's do Red Godfather Batista again, and then go like that. We'll make this. Let's do Extreme Rules for that, non-title. And then I want to do an advertising promo, so don't forget. We're going to have Dawn Marie advertise. We're going to do a call-out promo. Lita calls out Ivory. Hope it goes better this time around. I'm going to send a one promo out there to self-promo again.
To Jerry.
Prayers up to Jerry. Okay. I feel like the title match with the popularities here should do better. Even though that's Extreme Rules. That's going to get drugged down by the interference. That's fine. This just hopefully gets a rivalry. There you can see, so like optional bonus. You don't have to do it, so like don't feel like you can't book something for logistics if you don't do the optional goal. But basically, I get 5 show quality for doing this arena. Since I have superstars with greater than 2-star power, I gain +1 popularity and I get +4 to the show quality.
Ticket price $6.
It's a bargain.
Not bad.
I think I'm gonna grab pre-match physio. Won't need it yet, but if I have someone close to injured, that could help later on. I'm gonna grab one of these for the pay-per-view. I like to have those for pay-per-view. We were going okay. I accidentally did this. Who was my most popular specialist? I didn't even look. I just accidentally did it. Most popular specialist is Ivory, so that works out. So I will get free advertising for that, which I'll use down the road. Think we're good to go. 32,500. Feeling good. Feeling good.
Sheesh. Spent big on the free agents, though.
I did, yeah. Kurt Angle is emailing Kurt Angle. Listen, I need to wipe that slide.
Seems reasonable. And look at Kurt Angle. I'm ready to talk to myself in the mirror like Green Goblin and Spider-Man.
Mm. Oh, not
He's
happy he
not
lost
happy
his
losing the
strap.
strap.
Sorry, myself. It's not my plans. Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good, me.
Sounds good. Me. Ensure John's gonna cut the promo this week. Deal. Let's start it off. He's like, yeah, we're tag champions. What is up?
Mm.
And we're gonna. No, I'm gonna go main event. I feel like main event is the move first. He wants his title match. He needs it. I would do a tables match again, but
You don't have
their stamina is getting down there, so I'm just gonna leave it as a normal.
to hell with stamina.
We're gonna start off. I think we're gonna start off with our rivalry. Who won it? It was
I think it was Dupree. You can check your journal though.
I thought it was Grenier.
How do you check?
Right
here?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Okay, it was
Renee.
Dupree.
Oh, sorry.
And I do believe, so if you wanted to book it as a tag match, I believe that would count.
Yeah,
but
it's
you have
fine.
seen on the promo, I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. So there's Renee, there's Rhino. The things work. Actually, probably we'll move this match out of the opener. We'll move it right there, probably. And I think we're gonna get. We're gonna let our women open this one up.
Ooh.
Another title match, because why not? No, you know what? I think Tori needs to actually win a match first before she gets another shot. So
Ooh, okay.
Wow,
Respect
earn your
her.
stripes.
here, and we're gonna go. We're gonna open with Benoit.
Hello, Canada.
And because this one was just normal last time, I think we'll make this one Extreme Rules.
That is-
Yeah, you're right. You mentioned
It's like I said, it's very easy to.
that. We got that. We got a rematch. We got our opener. We got
Charity?
Snow, and a little no, not self promo.
Ooh.
Anybody use a role change? Mark Jindrak's going face.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why do you want him to go face?
To beef with Raven, I think. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy the concert hall. So I do have the reward, the gold checked. So
Yes. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Optional bonus. There it is. Yeah. Okay. I didn't even sign anybody. I keep forgetting I could sign somebody, but I already have a full show.
Crash.
I'm not wasting money for this week. I'm not wait. I'm gonna hold on to my money this week.
Wow.
I am gonna get some power cards here. Definitely Vito. It's a great one.
Ooh, let me guess. That's coming right the roll.
Oh,
Guess
double cost.
Guess who's getting that double cost? Is it random?
No,
Oh,
so
no, I
you'll
get to
pick.
Oh, you don't pick?
You do pick. So, and with those two, you can both do whatever. Some cards you can't do it the week before pay-per-view, but most of them you can.
Right. Oh, table master. Book 8 table. I'm gonna
And
quickly
then
change this.
the other thing with power cards too is each respective power card you can only use once per week. So if you have 3 Vito random superstars, you can't like week 4 you couldn't do that 3 times. You'd only be able to do it once. So
Right.
if you start stacking the same card, just keep that in mind.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Anticipation builds.
I know, mine's like.
They're making you work for it.
I have a little.
Yeah,
thing
I've
at
got
bottom
like
right.
the loading or whatever.
Here we go.
Did we get the. Alright. Ooh. Undertaker low stamina? What?
That Hell in a Cell. Okay, so there's the thing I was talking about earlier. 12 if they're completely off. 6 if they cut a promo. Also,
Okay.
if you do a call out promo, so like let's say you had Brock Lesnar call out the Undertaker, that would count as the Undertaker being off that week. If you're the recipient of a call out, that's not considered being booked.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright. So. Man, 38 stamina? What is going on,
Lesnar's
man?
at 40 also. A Hell in a Cell Big work.
Submissive. Add 2 weeks to a free agent or Legends contract. So do I just apply that to anybody I've signed if I want them to?
Yeah. Yep. So if
Okay.
you have someone that has like 3 weeks left, you would do that card, and it would make it 5 weeks. And there's that version, and then there's another one that does like 3 or 4 weeks out of it.
I'm also gonna veto. Let me double check here real quick.
Yeah. And then if you click on that, that'll open up the rest of them.
Choose the perfect drama curve.
That's a tough. The perfect drama curve is a tough challenge, I feel like. Well, booking 15 one-on-one matches is like one of the easiest.
Man.
Ooh, okay, Cheek. Whatever your challenge is, you're gonna want to do it. So, network special. There's 2 trains of thought. Some people like to use it on the pay-per-view. Some people like to use it right after a pay-per-view. So pay-per-views, you tend to get a bigger opportunity for fan gain. But why some people would use it after the pay-per-view is sort of like if everyone blows their load at the pay-per-view, you could use that card afterwards, and while you're recouping, like get a bunch of fans. So
Okay.
I don't know what I didn't pay enough attention to what his challenge was. Okay, so if you have a submission match, you get that.
Sweet.
The other thing to know is a submission match ends a rivalry. No matter what level it is, the rivalry will end.
Interesting.
So if you ever have like too many feuds or you need to get one cleared, it's better to do a submission match to end it versus just letting it die.
Okay. All right. Well, before I get to booking, man, I think I'm gonna sign to Raw The Rock.
Oh,
I want him.
Oh
my
my
God.
I need
as
him.
well. Fuck.
I need him.
Damn, big moves on Raw.
Welcome. All right. Now we're talking. Let's see, man. I want to see who Rock. He doesn't really have a good chemistry type with any of my guys.
Since
Well, he's
a-
specialist.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
so
okay.
he's kinda
Completely overlooked it.
Yeah.
Man. I want to see how the Rock and Big Show play out.
Okay.
I don't think I want to do anything too crazy. But I feel like I do though for this final spot.
I was gonna say you could put a title, or if you wanted to do that submission match goal,
Okay.
one of those two would probably be enough to elevate it.
I'm gonna give them a chance to duke it out for this men's title. All right. So we're gonna roll with that. And then the first one here, man, so many options just flowing through my veins. We're gonna get the Bashams back. The tag.
Will they have the same opponents or new challengers this week?
That's the thing. We're going new. We're gonna give the Hurricane a crack at him. See if I can
Ooh.
form an unlikely alliance. Who is the unlikely alliance?
The Hurricane.
D-Lo.
Ooh.
Yeah, boy. It's gonna be a tag. We're gonna rock it. All right. Now I need to get. I need to get my submission. I believe it was what it was.
Yes.
All right. So who's getting submissed?
And again, with this one, do not. If you did the women, Keyboard Victoria, you would end that rivalry. So
Okay,
that'd be the
okay.
one I would suggest not do. But pretty much anyone else, you're good.
I need some dudes with some stamina.
A lot of faces over on Raw. A lot of.
Hey,
lot
we're
of
just.
good guys.
I know. I'm gonna have to mix that up. So let's go Spike.
Ooh.
No, I'm backing out on Spike.
Ooh.
Let's go Devon.
Ooh.
Shoot. I got a lot of fighters on Raw too. Just doesn't match up well, and I don't like that. You know what? The tag team didn't work out last week, so this week they're gonna duke it out.
Dudleys implode.
Man, you gotta love it. All right, and then this one. Let's keep working on the ladies. She's a specialist. I'm gonna have her get paired up with Victoria. They're gonna duke it out, have a good old time, just to spice it up. It's gonna be a little tables match.
Ooh, okay.
So there we go. Promos. Let's see. Let's get Kane out here.
Kane looking for redemption.
Nah, he's
going to the dark side?
He is. I need to mix up some things over here.
That's fair.
All right. Do a little advertising with Hardy. And who else we got? Keebs.
Nice.
Let's see where this goes. All right, so yeah, just kind of. I don't know. I don't feel like the show's gonna do a whole lot in terms of popping out really well, but I feel like we got some good things going. We're gonna claim a new champ. We're gonna crown a new champion here for the U.S. title. Different chance at a tag team rivalry. Little feud here between the Dudleys after they squandered their tag title opportunity, and a little cat fight here. Hopefully this rivalry grows, and we welcome Rock to Raw. So I think that's everything. I got my cards purchased, and
Nice.
challenge is ready. So I think that's it.
Boom, boom.
All right, and then it should go to. There it is. Monday Night Raw.
All right. Do we crown a new tag team champion? No.
Ooh, Bash. Oh, 2 levels on the rivalry though.
Wow. It jumped to 2. They did not like the match though. Uh-oh.
Hold it up. Ooh.
Oh, well, they like Kane going heel. All right.
1, 2.
Oh, Devon's got this.
Oh!
You probably bit him.
Got a rivalry out of it though.
The unlikely rivalry.
That's not bad. So you'll always lose pop on advertising. If it's
Okay.
well, you can get 0 pop, but usually, like only losing 2 is pretty good.
That's 3. Bring it.
All right. Disappointing.
Your curve though is where it needs to be though, honestly.
All right, excellent. So rivalries started and have grown. So that's pretty good. Kane cut a good promo. Come on, baby.
The Rock.
The Rock.
My.
Let's go.
Man, they didn't give you a rivalry on that, but that curve was perfect.
Good curve. Good showing.
SmackDown shouldn't have been the other one. WCW.
No, it's WCW will always be so the order of simulation will always be Raw, SmackDown.
Oh, okay,
NXT,
got you.
WCW.
Okay.
But the booking will inverse.
So title match. We have kind of a rematch on the. There was a vacant title, but we have a rivalry here. So Val Venus and Chris Benoit getting into this tables match, 1-on-1.
Ooh,
Val won last time too, right?
Wow, what the hell?
That's crazy. John Cena cuts promo. Awesome popularity. Gets him up there. Brings us
What
down to
is-
the mid-card match. Rene Dupree and Rhino. I should probably made them the other one. Oh, no, I already put Cena in the promo, so I couldn't make the managers. But anyways, this is the match Rene Dupree requested, and he wins.
There you go. All right.
For a reason.
It's fine, though. Mediocre's fine.
So he walked the walk.
Al Snow does his little charity, gets 2,000 fans. Our mid-card match. Another rematch for the women's. I think, no, this is not a title match. No.
You said
Just
Tori's
a.
got
Oh,
a
yeah,
pretty-
Corey needs to get a win here. If she wants. Yeah, okay.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, you rang.
Role change. Mark Jindrak is now good, but the fans are like, is he though? Is he really? And here we go. Kurt Angle demanded his rematch to himself. We have a 1-on-1. Normal match because the stamina's down. Didn't want to go too crazy on this match.
I'm going Edge.
Can Edge take him down again? Oh!
Kurt Angle takes his title back in a great match. Great
What
match.
a curve.
I can't believe that Benoit Val being 4 stars is wild.
It was a tables match.
Oh, true. I feel like I might end up similar. So last week, the Godfather offered Batista some hoes to not compete for the North American Championship. Batista rejected the hoe and then also lost the match. He wanted a title match tonight, but he had nothing he could offer the Godfather. So Batista, furious about the situation, goes out and just loses again. 3.5 stars. Dawn Marie comes out and says, I wish I could fight for the women's title, but I'm not allowed right now. And that made us $8,000.
That's crazy.
And then Randy Orton comes out to the ring. Everyone's shocked. Ric Flair now alongside him. And they say there's nobody out there. Nobody can take us on. Last week I told X-Pac how foolish he is. And then all of a sudden, oh, you didn't know? New Age Outlaws come out. And during a great tag match, X-Pac runs out, attacks Randy Orton, and helps the New Age Outlaws get the win in a 2-star match. And it didn't grow the rivalry between X-Pac and Randy Orton, so that's tough. But the New Age Outlaws are here on NXT 2.0. Lita calls out Ivory, says you won the triple threat match, but you only won it because Dawn Marie's out there. If it had just been us one-on-one in the ring, I would have won that women's championship. Rivalry goes to level 2. Charlie Haas taking on Rey Mysterio. Furious after last week. He and Shelton Kill with tag titles, and Rey keeps his number. No rivalry. You hate to see it. 2 stars. Curve is still looking okay. Tajiri comes out and makes fun of Rodney Mack for losing a fan last week, but he also didn't gain any fans, so it wasn't as bad, but not great either. And then in the main event, Mark Henry requested his rematch after losing a 30-minute Iron Man match. And he said if that match would have been a 29-minute Iron Man match, I'd still be the champion. So this match has a 29-minute time limit. And Rob Van Dam takes him down again, 3.5 stars.
Great.
Great match.
Wow.
And he beats him in
NXT.
28 minutes, 59 seconds, just before the timer ran out.
Is there no rivalry here?
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get any more on the rivalry. Tough week on the rivalry side for me. Ooh, WCW actually filled everything out this week.
Yeah.
They kick it off with a world title match. Hulk Hogan versus Matt Hardy V1. Canada, can you give me a Matt Hardy fact going into this contest?
I think his favorite song in the world is the Beastie Boys. You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party.
Ooh, that
I
is a
heard that
classic
somewhere.
song. Let's see if Matt Hardy can kick it on his way to a world title.
No.
Whoa!
Kick it.
3.5 stars in the rivalry there. Rikishi comes out, talks about his ass.
Yes.
2 people liked it. Jamie Noble taking on the time traveler Ezekiel. And Jamie Noble sends him back to the future.
Ooh.
Jazz calls out Gail Kim, one half of the women's champion, calls out not a women's champion. They get a rivalry. Last woman standing, Nydia, a new signee to WCW, Precious Silver. And Nydia takes Precious Silver down for the count of 10, 2.5 stars. Rick Steiner cuts promo. He just barks into the microphone for 5 minutes and 4 people liked it. And in the main event, AI-generated Chavo Guerrero
He is AI generated.
Look at him.
has been told if he undid his fist, he actually wouldn't have all the fingers. Chavo Guerrero's been told the only way to prove you're human is in an Iron Man match.
Well,
Because-
he's
I mean, the robot would short circuit. This is AI. He can't win an Iron Man match.
Oh,
And
no.
Kevin Nash takes down AI Chavo.
Amazing.
4 stars.
Wow.
And Kevin Nash, your WCW hardcore champion. So to give the rundown here, we have good booking on Raw, good booking SmackDown, good booking NXT, and good booking WCW. Again, as rivalries start to grow, as we build it out, it's like for SmackDown, Canada, if your main event had been 4 stars, that would have been amazing booking.
Right.
So Cheek gets 2 stars in his opener, but double progress on the rivalry. And honestly, that's good potential. Like if you choose to make D'Lo Brown a face or Hurricane going heel might hurt it, but there's good potential with that. That's a solid start. The submission match, Spike Dudley bit Devon's ass into submission. Got a rivalry there. No rivalry here because Victoria's already in a rivalry, but Wendy Richter, Victoria tables match, and then surprised you didn't get a rivalry here, but 3 stars
Yeah,
for
that was
The Rock
tough.
and Big Show. Rock new champ, and then on your call-out promo you get Stacey Keebler and Victoria up to level 2. And then as a reminder, level 3 or level 4, if you have it there at the pay-per-view and they have a match, that'll end the rivalry. So that's kind of the goal, is to be 3 or 4 going into a pay-per-view. And then hope that no cards get played against you all season long to make you not be able to end your Randy Orton Batista rivalry, as an example. Not that anyone on this call ever had to deal with that last year. On SmackDown,
Man.
I'm not gonna lie, this is impressive. Benoit and Val. I mean, it had tables match, but tables match isn't one of the craziest ones. 4 stars.
4
level
stars.
2.
SmackDown fans easily amused.
Rene Dupree and Rhino, 2 stars. Dupree gets his win that he wanted. Tori Wilson takes down Shaniqua, which Kurt Angle, can we confirm, does that get her a title match?
It does. I mean, I said she needs to prove herself with a win before I give her another title match, and she did. So
it's big time. So we'll see if Tori can get the belt. And then someone that got their rematch and took advantage of it, Kurt Angle takes down Edge. 3.5-star main event without a stipulation, so that's a good sign. Rivalry also gets to level 2, and you got to wonder if Edge is going to demand something. No rivalry callouts. And then on NXT, forgot mine would be first, so get 3.5 stars here. Extreme Rules, that worries me a little bit. I put a stipulation on it, and I mean, it worked out because my main event was only 3.5. But I thought I'd get 4 on both of those. But level 2 on the rivalry, Godfather keeps winning. This did 2 stars, but I expected the interference to hurt that. But no rivalry gain. This was just a match, seeing if I could pop a rivalry. 2 stars on Ray beating Charlie Haas. And then RVD wins the rematch with Mark Henry. We'll probably give Mark Henry a week or 2 off because of his stamina. And then on the call-out side of things, Lita calls out Ivory for level 2. And then we got WCW, Hogan and Hardy get the level 1 on 3.5. Noble and Ezekiel get the level 1. Nydia, I don't know why that name humors me. Precious Silver. And then AI Chavo falls to Kevin Nash.
4 stars. What a crock.
And they're like, that was a WCW had like everything popped rivalry, which is I feel like tough to do. Right. NXT, the Hurricane and D'Lo Brown work well as a tag team.
Let's
so that's
go.
good. And then you got 36,000 fans, 32,000 Dolores. That's dollars in Spanish. SmackDown, Benoit is a natural at tables matches. So match specialty discovered. 44,000 fans, $41,000. So again, that would be something where if the computer or me or Cheek gets Benoit in a future season, that table match specialty will still be there for us as well. And then nothing uncovered on my show because I'm sad. 39,000 fans, $54,000, which we needed a good profit since I spent some free agent money there. And then nothing uncovered on WCW, 42,000 fans, $25,000. Let's see how the standings look.
Hey.
Network special. Again, that's a really good one. Really good one to grab. Coast to coast. So that's the GM interference one I was talking about. So basically, Canada, you'll do GM interference. Whoever you select is who you are supporting.
Got you.
Whereas a run-in, whoever you select is who they're attacking. So it's like a little backwards. But if you do GM interference and then you do this, you get a +2 show bonus.
Nice.
And it doesn't cost you anything to book it.
I like that a lot.
And then I get free advertising booking, which will help me later on. And then, shit, that's
SmackDown's
close.
in for everybody. Likes SmackDown. Mm-hmm.
Wow. What is this?
All right. So this is tight. Now, for the YouTube viewer, you're going to see us proceed. But for us sitting here at actually, no, we got to go to my emails before we can trigger the save. But this recording is going to stop. The YouTube viewer, though, they're just going to glide on. So Cheek, I think we'll be first this week. So you'll do your emails. We basically have to get to past the email screen to be able to trigger the save.
Ooh, everybody liked that
High
tag
emotional
match.
intensity. Okay,
There's
so
a
that's
few
Triple H explaining two
Alright.
levels can happen.
Cool.
So cool. So we'll all right, so for you guys watch the video, nothing has changed. You just, you've skipped ahead. We've done a time skip, but for us, this is a new recording. So as Cheek goes to book week 3 of Raw, as the rest of us go to book week 3, if there's a little slowness reacclimating, that's why. So Cheek, take it away. Best of luck, 4th place.
Won't need it. All right. So we had Hurricane and D'Lo Brown work well together as a tag team. So I finally have that. I don't think I had a lot of momentum as far as like my tag bookings were concerned.
Yeah, and I had taken a look, and you had gotten the second week. You had gotten the Bashams against D'Lo and Hurricane, and it popped 2 levels on a rivalry. So that second week, you were able to get the tag team going. Ooh, new arena. Oh, doesn't hesitate.
Dude.
Make sure you
To
select
be the
book
best
you wanna use
show.
it.
To be the best show.
To be the best show, you need a good arena.
You can't spare any expense. All right. I do want to check out this week's free agents. Oh my god.
Oh, hell yeah, son.
Oh man.
Does he do it?
Oh, man.
325,000. Or
That's
you
a
can
lot.
complete the Dudleys. You have Spike and
Don't
Devon.
try to sell me. Man. Jericho's there, little cheapy baby. The Stone Cold's permanent.
Yeah, so
Stone
you would have
Cold.
Stone Cold through. I mean, you'd have Stone Cold basically 23 weeks, and then I believe if you sign someone from here as a permanent, they can become somebody you keep going forward. I'm not 100% sure on that. It might only be draftable people that you can auto carry into year 2, but you would definitely have them the rest of this year, or you get Catch Suplex for 5 weeks.
Jerry Sweat. I don't know, man. He's right there at my fingertips. Booker T is pretty good too. That's also a good permanent, but Bubba and Scott Steiner. Oh man.
Big bad booty daddy.
I don't know. But I only have 450,000. How much do you guys have?
I will find out. Actually, go back out of that and go towards season, and then go to the graph, and then R2 trigger, whatever. Should have budget, yeah. So
So
you and
I'm
WCW are about the same. It looks like SmackDown has probably like
750.
I would say like 750. And I probably have like 500,000.
Oh man. So SmackDown is definitely taking one of these dudes.
Yeah, they might grab Shannon Moore. They've got the finances to do it.
Fudge. So gosh.
There's Bubba just sitting there and wanting
Dude, why are you guys
Well, because you have Spike and Devon.
temporarily disabled thing again?
Oh, I know why. Okay, so I can't click off for any reason. That's probably why it popped up.
Okay, cool. All right, so fine. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm signing Bubba Dudley.
I was waiting for you, like, I'm doing it. Hardcore Holly.
So there we go. I think I'm gonna pass on Stone Cold. I would love to have him, but that's a lot of money, and I don't have a lot of money.
That's fair.
Even though we just got done saying we spare no expense, we have to for that one. But we did sign a free agent, so there we go. So let me check this. Oh, get the tables.
And then for those two, as a reminder for you guys, if you have a decently booked rivalry, like if you can get a rivalry to like level 3, level 4, if you put one of those on it, you're pretty much almost guaranteed 5 stars in the match, if not 4.5. Like the only way those cards really flop is if you don't have a rivalry on it.
It's a pretty good one. I'm gonna get beginner's luck so I can raise the popularity of my lowest Superstar on the roster by 15. That's pretty solid. Injury rehab. I already have one of those. I'm gonna save the 50,000. I'm gonna skip it. So.
And if you want to take a look at Triple H's goal on the home screen, least popular superstar, and if you click on that, that'll tell you what you get for it.
Erica's coming home, so the dog's gonna go nuts for a second.
Hell yeah, them dogs are barking.
My dogs are barking after a long day.
Okay, forget. So that
All right,
one
so-
wouldn't do a ton right now, but down the road, free advertising could be clutch to have if money's tight. There they come.
Yeah, no. I'll wait. Give it a
They
second.
could become channel legends.
No.
Everyone's like, man, when's Erica and the dogs making the next appearance?
All right, so any advertising show, logistical. So all I have to do is just book my least popular guy. So
If
it
you
shouldn't
go
be
to
too
your- If
bad.
you go to your, or really, either go to the roster or as you're booking it, you can just like click that and then like go to the bottom and see who.
I
it
actually
would
want to. I actually want to use this first.
be. Ooh,
A little beginner's luck. Let's see who it is.
Wendy Richter. Actually, it's clutch just because the women's divisions aren't that deep currently.
All right, so here we go. Manage roster. Popularity.
So D'Lo Brown, if you book D'Lo Brown, you'll get the free advertising.
Consider it done.
Mm.
I'm gonna book him right now. D'Lo. And they have the feud with the Bashams.
Yeah, so that kind of works out if you, you could
All right,
take
let's do
advantage
that.
of their rivalry and get a free card out of it.
Let's do normal tag team. And then shit, I'm drunk. All right. So there we go. We're going to have We're not going to make this a title match yet. We're going to save that for the pay-per-view. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
shit.
It could be a big
So,
one.
just a normal match. Look at there's that. Let's see. Save. Okay, so that's taken care of. God, dude, look at this stable. I just got dogs. I got dogs. I got Dudleys. I got Studleys. Like, I just have like conundrums on who to book. All right, so
I said, big thing will be getting Brock a feud going into the pay-per-view. You've just had unfortunate luck not getting a rivalry.
I know. I feel like it's gotta be. And Brock's good. I think what I need to do is try to get the feud with Undertaker to go, but I'm gonna have to have one of them go heel.
Yeah.
So, and this is gonna be for the title match.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, we're doing things. Let's see. Do the tables. And while I'm on it,
It's the stresses of running a show. I get it.
you know what? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Quick audible. Quick audible. Well, we're going Kane.
Ooh, and you just turned him heel last week, so kind of
Yeah, so that works out.
Step.
I'm probably, yeah. I mean, I probably still might have Taker or Lesnar go heel, but alright. All right, and then to start things out. I want a triple threat match with my new guy, Bubba, Spike, and Devon.
Dudley Triad, I like it.
So that's gonna be a good one. Then I need to keep Stacy involved. She's got a nice rivalry going right now, so I want to keep that going. That will be a title match. And now we promote. So we got The Rock. Rock. Oh gosh. The Rock. Easy. I'll need that in my ears every 6 seconds.
You smell?
Oh god. His popularity is getting pretty good. I think I'm gonna try to get a rivalry going. I need some bad blood. I wish it would show me who his good matchup would be against. I forget what Rock is. He's
back out of that quick. So Rock, sorry, you have to go that far. So Rock's
special.
a specialist,
so anybody.
Yeah, he'll pretty much work with anybody.
Okay, cool. You know what? We might have to do Taker.
Ooh, okay.
And then with that being said, Taker is gonna do a roll change.
Yeah, I like that.
It's the cost of business. And then I'm gonna have Richter keep doing things. All right.
Nice. Okay, is that the?
So I think that's my.
Do you want to change anything?
No, I like the main event.
Yeah.
Title match. Mid cards, pretty decent. Opener should be fun. But more importantly, we got a rivalry. We're trying to start. The role change should be pretty big. So hopefully I hit on those. But I think that's pretty good for Raw this week.
Yep, there you see goal fulfilled.
So
Since Elo's got his match too. So.
all right, we're turning this thing around.
Before you
What's up?
confirm it, back up. Just because since this is new recording for us, go back to home, and then where it says contract expiring, go up there and click that. Just make sure you don't have any promises that we left over from. I don't think you do. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be like one of us promised something when we recorded last time, we forget to do it or anything like that.
Yeah. All right. So that is one hell of a show, boys. That's how you schedule. I know I make it look easy, but all right. Let's confirm. Now to the little brother. We go to SmackDown.
Little SmackDown. Great matches. They also want to show a lot of varieties. Do they? I didn't know that. Thanks for the title rematch. Did you?
I want to show with a lot of similarities.
I like
in
that
it.
this is you talking to yourself.
Yeah, some I guess it's just like the mirror. Just
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, Eddie rematch. Told you either way. Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. Noted. Completed. Okay.
Triple H likes Shaniqua.
Yeah, he does.
What?
We're just gonna bury that match right now. Oh, it could be a title match. It's not going to be. Wait, I think Tori did win and deserves a title match.
Does she get it now though, or does she get it?
No. No, she doesn't. But we only. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's go get another woman. Let's go find a woman for Shaniqua to fight. Who we got here?
Sally Steamroller.
Sammy George,
Sammy
Billy
George,
Slugger.
yeah.
There might be. I don't know if the Legends had any or not. Christina Fury.
Sally Steamroller.
That sounds like a SmackDown winner to me. A little SmackDown Sally.
We need 10 weeks of we got to save $1,000 here by signing Slugger instead of Steamroller.
That's a grand slam of a signing.
I was gonna say, that's gonna be a strikeout for me.
No, we're good because we can do this.
Ooh, it's Orioles.
Boom.
and
Oh no.
Is there?
Yep, that's good. That's okay. So that's basically saying that'll be something we got to keep in mind for pay-per-views. If you have a match you want to spectate at the pay-per-view, don't schedule a run-in because you have to simulate if you do a run-in.
To Edge. It's not gonna be a title match. It is gonna be Falls Count Anywhere though. And to open it, we're gonna have a tag team TLC, John Cena and Rhino, the tag champions, versus Rene Dupree, La Resistance. A little self promo. No, actually, we're gonna do a little call out. He's gonna call out. Actually, we're gonna do it the other way around.
Oh.
Chaos.
I'm seeing a lot of indecision.
No, it automatically called. It just it's fine. We're fine. Al Snow just always wants head.
Been there.
You and guess what? It's interfere. Oh no, we can't. 'Cause he's already running a fucking. That's our 2 mid cards, and we will also do.
Whole card's mid.
No, we'll do some charity. Okay.
Oh.
Temporary disabled. Input. Thank you.
Just a flurry of moves by SmackDown right here.
We're gonna go with that. We're gonna do here. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna do this. And, select an opposing brand. Double the price of their power. Okay, perfect. We'll do that.
How's he have almost $1 million?
I'm so good.
But you're not even number 1. Oh, you are. Damn.
Okay, I think I'm done for this week.
All right.
Not a
That is
title match. It doesn't say the first one's a title match. I might have changed it. Hold on. It did because I didn't. Yeah. Title's on the line. All right.
All right.
Confirm it, you coward.
Confirmed.
All right.
Oh, God.
Just a note of caution. All right. So Triple H let me know Mark Henry is low on stamina. It's because of the Iron Man match he had a few weeks ago.
Now that Mark has a stamina level below 40.
So that's what we've talked about. 12 points if they take the week off, 6 if they do a promo. Mark Henry got his rematch, so he's happy, but he easily lost.
Is he happy in that photo?
Yeah, it's like an excited face, like hell yeah, you know, fired up. He's fired up. I kept my word. Randy Orton pissed off that X-Pac attacked him last week. I want to settle things, ring with him within the next 3 weeks. Well, that's your rivalry, so that's an easy yes. You messed with the pay the price. Okay. Pay the price. Have at least one submission match for free crew booking. And the only promise I got is rain. Get the arena. Before I forget. Make sure.
Does he equip it?
I was like, wait a second. Oh, hell. Well, I could. Do I want to do that, though? No random. Because I won't put this in a feud, because that'll end the feud.
Put it on the feud.
But I am going to grab those 2 match specialty cards. Those will be handy. Let's see what we got here. Interference.
Is Coast to Coast a good card?
It can be, yeah. So when you do GM interference, you typically piss off the person. So when you do a run-in, you set it to who they're attacking. When you do GM interference, you're setting it to who they're helping. And the person you don't help usually gets upset with you for that. So you kind of just want to make sure that the person you're like interfering against is either really happy on your show or you're not concerned if they're upset. But they can be really, really helpful. Alright, let's do... Flair doesn't have a rivalry. And let's see if I can get him in a rivalry with... Between Road Dogg and Mr. I'm gonna do Road Dogg. That'll be our submission match. Do a call-out promo because Mark Henry's tuckered out, so we'll have RVD call him out. Damn, look how happy Mark Henry is, though. That's a happy.
He looks like one of the orcs from Lord of the Rings. Just
having the time of his life over here.
Just.
Let's do. Really want to get a tag rivalry to pop, so I might bring it a little bold here. Steel cages can potentially get 2 ticks on a rivalry, and tag matches can do that. So I'm gonna try to pop a tag rivalry here between Tajiri and Ray and the world's greatest tag team. Put the belts on the line there. And then we'll let Randy fight X-Pac. That way that is taken care of. And then I want to book shows with interference. I'm going to have Lita and Dawn Marie. And I'm going to have Ivory attack Lita. And then let's do... Batista's got better stamina and better mic skill. So we'll have Batista call it the Godfather. And then we'll do a self-promo with Billy Gunn. And I think that's good. I think this has a rivalry, but this being a specialty match, that should be better. We're going to hopefully pop rivalries in the first and last match. Extend a rivalry here. Hopefully the run-in extends a rivalry, a couple call-outs. So not too crazy a week on NXT, but just a nice, efficient week. Get the story moving forward. Get ourselves set up for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, no, it looks like a real snooze fest.
I'm trying to decide if I want to get this, because I'm going to get it. I'm gonna get it.
Couldn't resist.
I'm gonna fight it. I'm a fucking slut power card. Alright, I think we're set. So we'll confirm our booking.
Alright, let's
Send
do
in,
it.
And Cheek, you'll start off the simulation with your show.
Alright. Welcome to Raw. Alright, so our opener, arguably the most anticipated match of the week. Bubba, Spike, Devon, let's dance.
1, 2.
Can the underdog Spike come on?
Oh my god, he did. Oh, yeah, that is this. He looks disappointed. Oh yeah, I got the rivalry, so.
There it is.
Alright,
Got
so
take
that's.
returns, so that'll help.
Alright,
1,
come on,
2.
baby. Come on, baby.
It's over. Bring it.
Oh!
Oh. Oh no, that was higher than the first match, I think. No,
It's
I
a
played
back
myself.
curve.
Ooh, alright. So now he's officially heel. Do we have a new women's champ?
Ooh,
No.
spicy vice grip.
Mm.
Oh, 3.5.
Alright, we're working. 12,000, but she loses some pop. Alright. See if anything pops here. Oh, new
champ.
yeah, new champ. And a new rivalry.
All right. So you got they're digging the women's feud. You got your
That
men's
was
feuds.
it was a little mixed bag. That 3-way match with Dudley didn't hit like I wanted.
Speaking of not hitting like you want.
Oh, what?
4-star opener.
4-star opener,
I
unprecedented.
don't blame people for liking SmackDown. Let me say, it's the better show. Shaniqua versus
Okay.
Slugger, we just had to.
Billy
Tori-
Slugger steps up to the plate.
Well, it's obvious because we had an interference. It wasn't a title match. And of course, it's disappointing. That's fine. That's Triple H's fault.
Disappointing.
Well, I think that for the interferences, it kind of breaks it down too, but you can use them strategically to kind of position your card.
Right. Yeah. Mid card again. Val Venus versus Mark Jindrak. Nothing on the line. Just just a classic 1v1 match. Can Jindrak get into the Intercontinental title scene?
1, 2, it's over.
I think Benoit watched that one close too.
He's more of a tag guy, I guess. He's more of a good mediocre. We like that. Raven.
Mediocre.
He says, you know what? All I do is cut promos, and I'm okay with it. Falls Count Anywhere. Kurt Angle versus the Rated R Superstar Edge.
I wonder who wins.
That's it. It's over.
Well, of course, I win. Obviously.
Oh,
Ooh,
amazing.
Amazing. SmackDown's just amazing.
All right, over to NXT.
God.
Got Triple H said, "Hey, I want to see a submission match." So we've got Ric Flair with the figure 4 and whatever the hell the Road Dogg's gonna do. I know he liked to hump people before he hit his finisher, so maybe that's how he makes you tap out too.
That's it. Ring it.
And he humps Ric Flair in the ass. Ric Flair, oh fuck, that's not good. Oh, that's
That
definitely gonna be a bad
sucks.
curve. I thought
Mediocre, also a word synonymous with NXT 2.0.
All right, RVD tried to call out Rob Van Dam. Said, "Look, I beat you in an Iron Man match. I beat you in a 29-minute time limit match. Now your bitch ass can't even be here on NXT because you need a break. And they tell me you're the one that's going to fight me at the pay-per-view." Whatever, man. And then he storms off and smokes some pot.
As it was an okay promo.
Randy Orton and X-Pac. Randy Orton told X-Pac he was washed. X-Pac showed him how washed he was by interfering in his match last week. So Randy Orton's pissed. Wants to fight him one-on-one in the squared circle. It's probably going to be better than 2 stars.
Hey.
It's going to be exactly 2 stars, which I'm okay with, so I don't screw my curve. So I've got an interference on the next match, so might not be a great show, but if the curve's good, we'll take it. And the rivalry gets to level 2, which we're happy with. Batista calls out the Godfather. Godfather beat him for the North American title when Batista won it. Trade the match for Godfather's hose. So then the next week he wanted a rematch for the belt. Couldn't get it because he had no hose. And Batista said, "Damn it, I'll do whatever it takes to get another shot at the title. One more shot at the title. Tell me next week what I have to do to get a match at the pay-per-view." We'll see what happens. Next, we got Lita and Dawn Marie. But during the match, women's champion Ivory runs in, costing Lita the match. 1 star. I'm okay with that. But in the rivalry gets to level 3, so that progresses well. The Billy comes out and says, "I got a nice ass." And 4 people said, "You do have a nice ass." And then in our main event, Rey Mysterio and Tajiri won the tag titles on the first night of NXT 2.0. Tonight, they defend them inside a steel cage against World's Greatest Tag Team. Please pop a rivalry. Champs retain. And we get 2 levels on the rivalry in a 4-star match.
What the hell?
Needed that. That could have been very bad for me.
Man.
All right, we head
Ended
over.
up being a pretty solid week.
Decent week.
Yeah, the curve ended up when that first match got 2 stars. I thought for sure X-Pac and Randy would do better, but then they failed, and it worked out. Speaking of failures, WCW. We got Eddie Guerrero and Rikishi continuing their rivalry. Backstage brawl. WCW not afraid to spend the big money on the match. Rikishi gonna win. 4-star match. Women's champion Trish Stratus comes out, gets 3 fans. Then our women's tag champions Nydia and Jazz taking on the team of Gail Kim and of course wrestling legend Precious Silver.
1, 2, ring it.
Oh.
You just gotta
To
wonder
no
Precious
one's
Silver's ever
surprise.
gonna get her gold. 1 stars. Time Traveler Ezekiel calls out Jamie Noble, continuing their feud up to level 2. And then for the first time, the WCW Tag Team Championships on the line. As Rick Steiner teams up with Hulk Hogan against world champion Matt Hardy and Jamie Noble. Now let me tell you something, brother. I got 3 stars, dude, and I got a tag team championship. And then Rick Steiner just kind of barks. They don't book the third promo slot, and then the main event.
Why does Kevin Nash look like a seductive, like, I don't know. He looks like a.
So Kevin Nash comes to the ring and seduces the audience.
He looks.
And Chavo Guerrero has no choice but to come out from the back, just mesmerized by the WCW Hardcore Champion. But he puts him through a table to take the Hardcore Championship away, and Nash is injured for 2 weeks. So now he's going to be seduced in a hospital bed. All right, so I'll give the match reports on these. All right, so I guess we'll get through the general. So poor finale for Raw, since the match in the middle
Debatable.
was your top one. SmackDown gets amazing booking. So you get amazing by following the curve and then having 2 4-star matches or higher.
That's just SmackDown for you. Just amazing all the time.
Oh, it hurts. You're already in the lead too. I don't like it. Good
Would you
booking
say
from NXT.
Would you say SmackDown doesn't miss?
Right now they're not, but we'll have to see. The pay-per-views are big needle movers. We'll see if they can keep the momentum, a couple weeks going to the pay-per-view, and then amazing booking from WCW. So to show you guys the match reports, 1.5 stars on the triple threat.
Bullshit.
2 stars on the tag rivalry. 3.5 on the women's match, and that went up to level 3. So that's
a great match.
Yeah, that's setting up really well for you. And then tables match, 3 stars. Rivalry starts with Kane and Lesnar on that as well. New champion Kane. And then you get a rivalry started with Rock and Undertaker as well for the U.S. title, and then Taker's heel, so they have the face heel alignment. SmackDown, 4 stars in the opener, so La Resistance versus Cena and Rhino. Fans feeling it, diving into it. Love the TLC match. 1.5 on the interference. 2 stars on just kind of that throwaway match. Venus dealing with Benoit. And then your main event, rivalry grows to level 3. Angle takes down Edge in the Falls Count Anywhere match. And then rivalry didn't go farther for Benoit Venus on the call out. NXT, tough scenes on the submission match. Kind of tough scenes on this match, but it worked out in my favor. Rivalry goes to level 2. Rivalry goes to level 3 with Ivory's interference. And then this was big, kind of saved my show. 4 stars in the main event. Rivalry not only starts, but goes up to level 2. And then the RVD call-out didn't work, but the Batista call-out did, so that's level 3. And then Billy Gunn talked about his ass. And then WCW gets Rikishi and Eddie to level 2 with backstage brawl. Nothing on the tag. No rivalry on the tag title match, but 3 stars. And then 4 stars. Nash and Chavo go to level 2, but Nash is injured for 2 weeks because if you look there, he has 6 stamina. So that is quite low. And then Time Traveler Ezekiel called out Jamie Noble. So let's see what we've got here. So for Raw, 35,000 fans. $83,000 in profit. No special notes around like specialties or anything.
Good week as usual.
Solid money week.
49,000
for SmackDown. $27,000.
What?
Uh-oh. I like that first tweet. Holy crap! Tori Wilson just blindsided Shaniqua. And then NXT. We get 37,000 fans, and I lose $657.
Losing money, but Mysterio has a...
Yeah, we get the steel cage specialty. And again, that holds true. So like if in say like year 2 or year 3, if one of you guys ended up drafting Mysterio, he would still have that steel cage specialty. And then WCW, no special notes. 51,000 fans. Holy shit. And they lost a little less
They
than
sacrificed everything for it. Man.
It's going to be Canada first, but I think the rest is going to shake up here. All right, I get free crew booking. Health Spa 3 for SmackDown. Free advertising booking for
Hey.
Damn, here we go. They're coming for us. So WCW in the lead.
What?
Oh shit!
What?
They had a huge week there. Now, the thing with the AI is they usually don't manage health well. If they do manage health well, boys, we might be in trouble, but they'll eventually falter. We have to believe that.
Man. All right.
All right, so 1 week away from Extreme Rules. This will be me booking first. So Triple H Lee versus Don wasn't the greatest fight. Fighting styles don't work particularly well, so that's just him reminding.
Your matches suck.
Yeah, so Giants, Cruisers, Fighters with Bruiser Specialists put a decent match with any. It says Cruiser isn't a bad pairing either. Not to say you can't use that pairing two great superstars up against Eric, still produce a good fight. Keep match style in mind. So again, if you can go against those suggestions, but if you do, you're early in the save, it's going to be tough. But as we build the wrestlers up, it'll be easier to do that. All right, Randy says thanks for rematch against X Punk. Told you I'd get the win. A little morale increase. And then we've got. I've been talking with X-Pac a lot lately. Had this great idea that we should team up for a tag match. Think we'd make an awesome tag team. All right, you guys are going to see this pop up because I had a computer thing pop up. I got to click off for a sec. Boop, and then boop. Okay. So RVD wants to team up with X-Pac the next few weeks. We've got a couple weeks, so I think that's fine. Hopefully I have 3 weeks too. If I only have 2, I kind of got to do it this week, though, because I won't want to do it at the pay-per-view. 3 weeks. Okay, so I'll probably do that after the pay-per-view, just because I'll be wanting to get rivalries up this week, so we've got stuff looking good for the pay-per-view. I have at least one Iron Man match that gets a special promotion. That's a good card. And Iron Man, I think, is one of my challenges over here, too. Yeah. So 5 Iron Man matches. So I guess we'll knock one of those out this week. Are there any new logistics? No. Pay-per-view will be the next one. We get a backstage crew. Let's see what we got in the free agent pool this week. We got both members of the APA. A-Train, Sean O'Hare, Shawn Michaels. 2 members of the FBI, Palumbo and Stamboli. Stacked McSlacks.
Stacked McSlacks.
You like that?
He's a cruiser. You want Ignition?
I just want the remix to Ignition.
There's Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, Dusty Rhodes, daddy. Well, you see Dusty Rhodes that day, yeah, I didn't see his fingerprint, yeah. Then we got the legend ladies down here. Moolah and Mae Young, famous tag team, of course. Alright, so let's figure out. The main event's going to be the Iron Man. I just got to decide who I want to have in the match here.
Spoiler.
I mean, I definitely want to put one of my rivalries in it. I'm a little nervous, though, because, like, Orton and X-Pac didn't do that good last week. Let's do... Their staminas are good. So I'm going to do a women's title Iron Man. And then they might still rematch at the pay-per-view to finish the rivalry, but I think it's got a chance to pop a little bit. And then I'm going to do non-title RVD and Henry in a tables match. Hopefully get that to level 2. And just as a reminder for you guys, when a rivalry is level 3 or level 4 going into the pay-per-view, if you have a match on the pay-per-view, that ends the rivalry. So if you have something that's level 2, you can do it beyond. So kind of keep that in mind for like this week of booking. If you want to like extend a rivalry or anything, make sure it's not level 3 or 4. Or if you're trying to get a rivalry to end so you can go on to something else, get it to 3 or 4. So we have Godfather called Batista this week.
Godfather needs the fight. I'm tired of seeing him in promos.
He's gonna be fine at pay-per-view. It's gonna be one of the could be the spectated match.
No,
from
don't.
NXT
Tease.
2.0. We'll have to see. All right. We're gonna have an X-Pac call out Orton. And then
I don't like his red tunic.
And let's just do Billy Gunn and Roddy Mack
Mac Daddy?
in the middle. And then we're going to do... Sign somebody. I'm kind of torn on the... So I'm trying to do the interference. I don't remember doing interferences, so I'm trying to do them now. So I'm trying to think if I want to sign somebody to try to start a feud. I could take the third man of La Resistance away from SmackDown.
Do it. Flint McStones.
I like Ultimo Dragon. I like Stasiak as like a cheap permanent build him up. Sean O'Hare was like a random dude I loved. Shawn Michaels and Shawn Michaels. Could also bring in
Macho Man.
I think I'm gonna bring in Mae Young.
No, you're not.
No, I think I am because Dawn Marie is a heel. I've got 3 female superstars, so I could bring in Mae Young and have 2 faces, 2 heels. She's a legend. She doesn't have a lot of popularity right now, but I think we can fix that. Mae Young, NXT 2.0 baby.
Boo!
And then we're gonna have Mae Young fight Dawn Marie. Hopefully that'll be a rivalry start.
Oh, that's about to be elder abuse.
And then let's get a little self promo for Batista going into the pay-per-view. I feel good about match order. We're gonna bank on this getting like 3.5. Hopefully this will get 4 stars. Just kind of
Needs
fill
it
in
to
the
pop.
middle. Yeah, I need this rivalry to pop. I mean, it's not gonna finish at the pay-per-view, but I'd like to get to at least level 2. That rivalry's good. This is already level 3. Might get level 4. This might get level 3. Batista just wants some pop going to the pay-per-view. Do I already have a fixed match? Not.
Haha.
And I'm gonna grab the last man standing one. Like I said, I like having the match types. They're just kind of clutch to have in the back pocket. Do I want to use Health Spa? Anybody this week? No one's really that bad, so I think I'm gonna hang on to that until later on when things get a lot more intense. And I kind of want a veto champ, but I think I'm gonna hold that just because I don't have any other like veto stuff right now. So I'll do that.
That's
in a future show.
that's just gonna open the door for me.
Let's switch this to an advertisement. But we're gonna have someone else do it so he doesn't lose the popularity. Don't advertise. All right, there's our show.
That's a show. All right.
2.0.
It is a show. Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
No. Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh, that's
Oh,
a kick in
no.
the pills. Is this the end of SmackDown?
Oh my god! Canada, are you alive? Oh no!
Walnut might be having some technical difficulty. Oh,
No, I left. You might want to call a
Oh.
what is this? Okay. At least it's not my fucking title holder.
Oh
man.
God.
SmackDown just in shambles.
I got so confused because I was like, wait, none of us played a card, and then I forgot that we have Woods in there just to do that once a year.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
Uh-oh. Kurt Angle's gonna ask for time off too, right before the pay-per-view.
Yeah, right. Oh fuck! Here goes SmackDown.
Ooh, yes, get some rest, Kurt.
Get some rest, me.
Thanks, me. I appreciate
All right,
me.
so I will have him off the pay-per-view, but since you lost Edge, I kind of can work out. Or, I mean, you can break the promise, but he's going to be upset.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, shit. Shaniqua's pissed at Tori.
Okay, that's fun.
I'll see to it.
Mess with Shaniqua, you pay the price.
Would you pay the price?
Wow.
Okay. Greg Story in 3 weeks. When is the pay-per-view?
So this
Next
is the
week,
last show
baby.
before the pay-per-view. So next week will be
Well,
pay-per-view.
let's get it next week then. She'll get it next week. It's 3 weeks, right?
Now and I do want to call out, so just to avoid confusion, you do have Edge for this week. So
Okay.
I will say, if you wanted to try to help your show, or no, you don't want to do that because you told Angle he could rest, but you could have like Edge go into like some chaotic match and like wear him down or whatever. If you wanted to like fuck over WCW, or you can just let him rot this week. Either one.
Try to get him injured. Man, that's a tough blow. You got a feeling here, Cody, that SmackDown's gonna have to go to the free agency roster
And
just
it
to
should be-
beef up.
You know what? Just to fucking sewer him, I'm making Edge a fucking heel before he goes.
Ooh. Will that carry over then?
yeah. So
I didn't know if he reset to his default.
nope. Yeah, so that stuff like so how like you turned Undertaker. If for some reason you release Undertaker, basically in our save, Undertaker is a heel until somebody makes him face again. That'll carry all the way through. So if Angle hadn't asked to get rest, which makes sense with the stamina, Canada could have had like Angle and Edge submission match to just like blow off the feud, or you could have like if Edge were to like get injured this week, WCW inherits an injury type of thing. Like whatever he does is how WCW will obtain Edge.
Okay, there we go.
Wow.
There it is.
That
That was
is
a
just
rage speed booking, and I respect
that
it.
was just
Yeah.
don't worry, folks. We'll get the pacing back. So, all right, Triple H. Yada yada. Ooh, he's not happy about a strap. Yeah. Wants a rematch. Oh my
Oh God! Oh
god.
no!
No.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
accidentally says no.
My controller died.
Lag.
What the hell? Alright, Kane says, hey, boss. I've been talking with Show a lot lately. He wants to team up for a tag match.
Ooh, Kane and Big Show would be. I mean, they've teamed before too, real life. Now, be careful with what you pick here.
I know. Good God. Alright, so I'll do that. Even though he just got the rivalry with
And I will say, yeah. So
Lesnar.
you have 3 weeks to do it. So you could do it after the pay-per-view if you want to focus on other stuff.
And that doesn't count if it's a tag match, right? Like I can't put him against Lesnar in a tag and their rivalry still grows. It has to be an individual match.
Correct. Yeah. So single feud can only grow in a singles match. Tag feuds can only grow in the tag match, or singles feud can also grow in promos. So you
Okay.
could do like as an example, you could do the tag match and then have Lesnar do like a call out promo of Kane, if you wanted to go that route. But
Okay. All right. So one of my challenges with Triple H was to have the most popular female fight the most popular heel, which conveniently for me is this rivalry. So we'll get to grow that one more time, and we're gonna go ahead and make that a title match to no one's surprise. So there's that. So yeah, since we're working on the Kane rivalry with Lesnar, we're gonna try to get that to level 2 before the pay-per-view next week. So I'm gonna make it a tables match. Get a little spice. There we go. And then now I can try to get this rivalry going further as well. this one will be for the title. Get that going, see if that changes hands before pay-per-view, and then I guess we gotta try to get this tag match to the final level too. So everything is just kind of in preparation for next week, kind of rounding out these rivalries. So where are we at? There we go. And we're just gonna do normal. We're gonna conserve some stamina here.
Big title.
Yeah, this is
Big
setting
upset
up.
here.
Setting up. Just wait till next week, brother. All right. And then Big Show. Big Show's got some good stamina. I want to use him and see if I can't. He sucks on the mic though. I want to do a self promo, but I feel like it's just gonna.
Yeah, I will say it. There's not like a science to it, but there is the ability to, like, as someone's cutting a promo, they can improve at it. Like, but obviously you're kind of throwing them to the wolves for a bit.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure on like the created wrestlers, like if that's something the people that make them determine it or what. But a lot of random created wrestlers have like low or random promo ratings.
Okay. Yeah, he's awful on the mic too. Let's see. I'm gonna do some advertising with Bubba.
Bye.
No, I'm gonna keep working on her popularity. All right, so I think it's a pretty good show. Let me get all the formalities out of the way here. Got my match fulfilled. We'll handle the tag team in a few weeks. And then I don't think I'm gonna add.
Do you want to look at
Whoops.
parts?
Yeah, I will look at that real quick. I don't think I'm gonna add anybody. Fix a match. Ah. That's a good
are
one to
handy
have.
for obviously, like, if you want to keep a title on somebody, or sometimes if someone's on a big losing streak, they'll email you and say, "Hey, I want to win my next match," and if they don't, they're gonna get real pissed. So you can kind of use that too. It's like battle morale.
Ooh. Alright, so I think I'm gonna veto a random superstar. I'm gonna use my veto card. And I'm not gonna use it on WCW, because that's a computer. I don't know if I'm going after Walnut or if I'm going after Cody in NXT. But SmackDown just got Edge stolen.
This is true.
And I'm gonna pile on. Because SmackDown is the highest rated human in our current order. So just to add another, hopefully we can take out another one of his stars and just make it fun for when he's trying to rage book next week. We can veto. So there we go.
That's what I was debating, that veto champ, and then I was like, well, Woods is in first, but I don't want to use it on Woods. So I was like, I think I'm gonna hold this for now. Be more.
But Cody, you can have some limited stock though. I don't want you to miss out on the fun. So
Okay.
you are now sold out.
Damn.
All right, and I think that's it. Got a pretty loaded show. Hopefully the order hits, and I'll be ready for my pay-per-view next week. That's how you book, folks.
All right, here we go. Raw. Kicking off.
All right. Hopefully everyone can stay healthy, and we roll.
Be intense on the title. Oh, Victoria.
Victoria. That might be the first time she's actually won in this rivalry. So it actually grows now, level 4, right before the pay-per-view. Beautiful. And all right,
Okay.
decent. That could have been way worse for Big Show. All right, mid card. Hopefully this rivalry can grow. All right, no surprise there. Ooh, 3.5.
That sounds good for the curve.
It is good for the curve. Bubba loses some pop, but we get a little cash.
Bashams
Man,
belts.
the Bashams are crushing that rivalry.
Level 4 though. This is shaping up. This is a good show for you.
Hey, Richter gets some more pop, so we're getting that going. Let's see how this rivalry can flourish. Kane keeps his belt.
Damn.
Great show. Rivalry grows. We're rolling. That was a good show for
That
Raw.
was a big Momo for Raw. Now we're over to Canadian-based SmackDown.
A little smack it down. Here we go. Title match. Alcino versus Val Venus. Val Venus.
That-
Oh.
Oh no. Andy's gonna lose another superstar next week too. This is just not looking good.
Ring the bell.
Corey wins.
Boo!
Good.
Boo this man.
Edge goes
Deal now.
Ring the bell.
Boo!
Good, you know, we're sandwiching.
Oh my
The rivalry's
goodness.
still-
Boo! Oh, sorry, just habit with SmackDown. Man.
All right, over to NXT. So Mark Henry took off last week. It's a tables match this week. Non-title action. Rob Van Dam continues to have Mark Henry's number. And after he puts him through the table, he says, you know what? I feel pity for you. So at Extreme Rules, even though I've been kicking your ass every week, I'm going to give you one more shot at my NXT championship. Godfather
Oh.
comes out to the ring and he says, Batista, I know you said, what's it take? What's it take to get one more shot at the North American Championship? I offered you hose. You said no. You have no hose. But you do have something I do want. That I do desire. So if I beat you, if I defend my North American Championship against you and beat you at Extreme Rules, you have to get me a role in your next movie. Billy Gunn and Rodney Mack just throwing something out here in the middle, trying to make something happen. Billy Gunn, 1.5 stars, no rivalry.
He loves ass, and it's fitting. That's what his match was.
X-Pac calls out Randy Orton and says, look, we didn't put out the best that we could put out last week. I said we go one more time at the pay-per-view. And I think that we put a briefcase high above the ring. We have a table around the outside, and there's chairs. People are going to sit in chairs, but we're going to have some chairs in the ring. Randy, I challenge you to a TLC match at Extreme Rules, and the crowd is excited about that. Then Dawn Marie comes out to the ring, and she says, I've been told that I have competition that is the most stunning, captivating, jaw-dropping, just the most elite female superstar to ever walk in this ring. And then Mae Young comes out for an impromptu match, and Dawn Marie
Oh no.
gets done once. No rivalry, damn it. 1 star.
Beating that old lady.
Road Dogg comes out, does a little pump handle humping into the corner, and says you can buy this turnbuckle at nxtshop.com. And then we sold $10,000 worth of humped turnbuckle pads. And then in the main event, NXT Women's Championship, this rivalry's been good to me. Lita and Ivory. Triple H wanted an Iron Man. So this Iron Woman match,
Yeah.
belt is on the line. And Ivory successfully
belt.
defends the championship, but replays show that on the winning pinfall, Lita's foot was under the rope. So Ivory will have to defend the championship one more time at Extreme Rules. Then we go to WCW. Gail Kim and Jazz kicking it off here at the start. And Jazz going to get it done 3 stars.
Oh, they're gonna have a bad curve.
Chavo Guerrero says last week, I was seduced by Kevin Nash. but I came out and I won his championship. Kevin Nash is gone, so you have to root for me. And 0 people decided to root for him. Nydia trying to deal with this intense rivalry with Precious Silver. Precious Silver continues to lose as rivalry goes level 2.
That's so precious.
Rikishi calls out Eddie Guerrero. Gotta think WCW's gonna book them at the pay-per-view. Rivalry goes level 3. And then Rick Steiner, rather than teaming with his new tag team champion, because he's busy later tonight, teams up with Time Traveler Ezekiel to take on Jamie Noble and Eddie Guerrero. Noble and Guerrero get the job done. 2 stars. Trish Stratus, women's champion, no rivalry or anything. She just keeps giggling and then going, oh. And 2 people like that. Then in the main event, tables match. Hulk Hogan versus Matt Hardy. V1. And Matt Hardy's fact this week is that he once had 3 table shards get stuck in his back. And he peeled him out and he fought through and he takes down Hogan. 3.5 stars to hang on to his world title. So to run down, good booking for Monday Night Raw. SmackDown, good booking. Good booking NXT and good booking WCW. So nice little clean sweep for us here. So for Cheeky, level 4 on
That was awesome.
Victoria. Yeah, that was the top match there.
Yeah, I needed that to get to 4, so pretty solid. And then that got to level 2, which was nice, and the belt changed hands, so that should shape up pretty well going into the pay-per-view. That being level 4 is pretty wild, but the Bashams have yet to lose the belt, so.
Yeah, you've gotten double rivalry on that twice. This was a killer week for you on rivalries. All 4 matches grew to the next level.
Kane is just dominating that, but it's gonna be tough because Lesnar his stamina is so low. But we'll have to see if he can make it 1 more week without getting too injured.
That'll be. I don't know if you already have one, but a pre-match physio could potentially protect him.
I don't think I do.
Okay, I can remember.
Unless there's one available in the shop and I can get lucky.
On the NXT side of things, Val Venus, defending his Intercontinental Championship, continues to be a dominant force in WWE, taking down Al Snow. Rivalry grows for Shaniqua and Tori to level 2. Shaniqua comes out, causes interference, but Billy Slugger's still couldn't get the hit. But that rivalry is set for the pay-per-view. And then Extreme Rules, Jindrak and Raven. Jindrak wins it. That rivalry kicks off level 1, which is always good because it's having, even at those lower guys, having the rivalries, that's going to get help the popularity and everything. And then La Resistance, this rivalry also gets level 4, but I think similar to your tag rivalry, I think Cena and Rhino have won each of the matches. So we'll see if La Resistance can get it done. And then in the call-out promo, Benoit called out Val Venus, and that got to level 3. So that'll be in a good spot for the pay-per-view. On NXT, we open with the tables match. Get this to level 2. We'll have them fight at the pay-per-view for the belt, and then I'll probably try to work their stamina back up. That'll be a 2-month feud because I kind of get the rivalries going. 1.5, no rivalry. 1 star, no rivalry. So that was kind of tough there in the middle. Not getting anything to pop on those. Lita and Ivory's been pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Level 4, 4 stars on the Iron Woman match. Staminas are fine to where they might get the main event, honestly. I think I've got more faith. Either them or Godfather Batista, I think, is going to be my main because, I don't know. Henry and RVD is good, but I'm going to have to put him in the middle of the card. I think I trust the level 4 rivalries a little more. And then Godfather Batista gets level 4. X-Pac and Orton gets to level 3, so they'll blow off the pay-per-view, but yeah,
we got to watch Godfather, man.
I know. I think that's going to be
Get me on the hoe train.
Match. Godfather Batista. So that'll be big, though. I'll have Godfather Batista, X-Pac, Randy, and Lita Ivory. All of those rivalries are going to end at the pay-per-view, so they'll kind of transition into new stuff. And then WCW, Gail, Kim, and Jazz now at level 1. Nydia and Precious Silver grow to level 2. Random tag match, 2 stars. No rivalry grow there. They're still level 1. So that'll be interesting. Hogan being a tag champ and fighting for the world title. they'll have to kind of like pick.
I was
between
gonna
the
say
two.
next week will be interesting.
Yeah.
Which way they decide to go.
And then Rikishi, Eddie gets to level 3.
Rikishi says Eddie doesn't have any ass.
Ooh,
Show
big week
quality
for Raw.
D. Oh yeah, I love
54,000
that.
Fans.
Look at that first tweet up there. Hell of a show, Raw.
That's a big
Let's
week.
go.
Good fans
Yo.
and the profit on top of it.
I love that.
All right, SmackDown, 41,000 fans, $41,000 in
Hey.
consistency from Smack Diddly Down.
Decent.
And then NXT. Look at the first tweet. Never expect to see Mae Young wrestling again.
Nick,
No
God.
kidding.
That's pretty morbid.
40,000 fans, $75,000, but Mae Young's back, baby.
They tweeted she's still alive.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Apparently, Rick
Alright.
Steiner and Ezekiel make a good tag team. 46,000 fans for WCW, $79,000. So I think WCW's still going to be first. I think Cheek, you might have jumped up second, depending on how this goes. Cheek gets coast to coast, so that's that. We've been talking about that GM interference. So if you book one, I pretty much, if I have the, like, if I book a GM interference, I usually only do it if I have one of these, just because it'll make the show better. So that's pretty solid to have. Ooh, that's free arena booking.
Ooh.
That's always going to be kind of the most expensive thing. So in terms of the free, like, logistics, that's the best one. Then I get special promotion to retain fans, so that'll be
Nice.
clutch. And then there are the standings. So WCW
Hey,
is
I'm
still top.
third.
I have dropped to the bottom. We've had like a crazy shift because I think it was
Start the
SmackDown,
night.
NXT, WCW, Raw at the start of this part of the recording. So we've had a lot shift in just 2 weeks. Which
We're out of the gutter, baby.
damn it, now I'm in the gutter. All right, so Cheek, I'll have you read your emails here because we gotta basically get through the emails before triggering the save.
Certainly. Ooh, wants a rematch in the next 2 weeks. D'Lo Brown, bash him. So that would count for the tag because that's all they've
tag will
done.
count for that. And also, if you ever have one of those, like you can book like a triple threat and it'll count too. You basically just got to get them in the ring with that person.
He wants a rematch. Stephanie Mann says, "I'll see to it."
All right, nice. So that'll wrap us up for this recording. That'll wrap up this video as well. So for you guys, the next video you are gonna get is going to be a pay-per-view special. So the way we're going to be doing our pay-per-views is we'll each, book the shows we've been doing, but we are each going to be picking one match to spectate, and then you're going to get to listen to this three-headed monster in the commentary booth call the action. So not only do we have to figure out we'll have the Extreme Rules Arena potentially as a boost. When you get to pay-per-views, like each pay-per-view has like its own like specialty match that'll potentially get rated higher. So it's gonna get intense for us here. We're all gonna be booking our pay-per-views and picking what we think is gonna be the most entertaining match. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying so far. And the next time we see you will be Extreme Rules. Any parting words from Raw or SmackDown?
Oh, we're going from third to first after this show. You're not going to want to miss it.
SmackDown's always going to be better than Raw. That's all I'll say.
Little brother.
And
Little
I'm in
brother's
last
good
place,
news.
so hopefully they just let me come outside and play with them. I don't know. Mom says they have to let me, so we'll see.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you from down there.
All right, well, that'll do it for this one. And, let us know. Who do you think has had the best build to Extreme Rules? Like the video if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't so you don't want to miss when the Extreme Rules video goes live. So just subscribe. Be smart about it. Don't be foolish. And we'll see you in the next one. Toodles.